Hello chat, welcome. Hope you guys are having a good one today. I do apologize, this isn't FF9, but I never heard back from Zach today, so I figured instead of just not doing a stream, we could do what we were going to do yesterday, and then just at least get you guys some form of content. So we're doing some absurd trolley problems today. I have like roughly an hour to do this, because I do have to finish packing. I'm pretty close to done, but I also have to get up like, technically the latest I've had to get up at like 9:30, so I get to sleep in a little bit after all this New York Fashion Week stuff. But yeah, hope everyone's doing good today. Hope you all have a great Friday. Let me swap over some things real fast and get some music going. You guys have to tell me, by the way, how audio sounds. And yes, I am starting explicitly on the RuneScape sea shanty, just because I think it's fitting for what we're doing. Hello, Nem. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, my dude. Yeah, it's absurd trolley problems today. I saw a content creator that I've been... Audio good? Hey, glad to hear it. But I saw like a content creator I am moderately been like growing more fond of lately. Did this like a few years back, and I thought, you know what, this would be something fun just to do as like a affiliate kind of stream. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started, I guess. I've yapped a little bit. So Trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to killing 1 person instead. What do you do? I feel like it's just kind of like obvious. You pull the lever, right? It's just better to kill 1 than to kill 5 if you have to kill. So I feel like we just pulled the lever. Oh, it helped? Okay, I want to know the logic of the almost like 30% of people that say you don't pull the lever. Like what's the logic on not killing people, or like killing the 5 instead of the 1? Is it just because you're having the choice of killing? I guess that's all I can think of. I know Trolley said there's 5 people you can pull the lever to the other, try killing 4 instead. I again feel this is the exact same. Oh, also it highlights. Okay, that's actually good to know. So, if I hover my mouse over it, maybe they hope it's the 5 people they don't like. I mean, I guess, but that's another option. But I still feel like that's iffy logic. I feel like it's the same thing though. We just pull the lever again. Okay, more people agree kill the 5 than the 4. That's interesting. Also, no Chandler. I love you, but you can't be back there right now. Let's see here. Katie, you listen. I have missed this cat so much. I missed her when I was in New York for Fashion Week, and I already am going to be missing her for Denver. So here, I'm not sure I'll say towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to other check, but then your life savings will be destroyed. Stream cat. It is. She is a stream cat. Hi, Miss Chandler. Oh, she's coming back in. Hi, baby. Oh, I missed you too. I missed you too. I feel like so. Now this is where it's gonna start mattering to us, I guess. However, I'm gonna say that money is replaceable. Human life isn't, and obviously it would suck to lose my life savings. However, it is something that I can eventually earn back. I have familial support. I feel like as much as it sucks, and obviously I'm also answering this in a way that's like not putting me in like the actual situation of it. Like, you know, it's not like I'm doing this right now. I would pull the lever and destroy my life savings. Whoa, okay, that's the closest we've had to a 50-50 yet. Which, honestly, this is probably the one I actually could most agree with being a 50-50. I could see people not caring in this case. I know what y'all say. Towards 5 people, you pull the lever to the tracks, sacrificing yourself instead. Okay, so here's the thing. Obviously, we were talking about quantity, like the quality, or not quantity, excuse me, quantity, not quality. I do not count my life as high quality. But, I don't want to die. And if I have the choice to save myself, I'm obviously not like, and I know I make a lot of nihilistic jokes and all that, but I ain't about to just let myself go like that. And I figured that makes a lot of sense. I could see that. Here. And then this is the... I remember seeing this one in particular, but I thought this one was also 4, so... I don't know, a trolley is headed towards 5. You can pull the lever to divert to the other track, but the original copy of the Mona Lisa will be destroyed. We absolutely pulled the lever. I'm pessimist, but not suicide. Exactly, that's another good point about it. Yeah, like, realistically, obviously, like, it's history with the Mona Lisa, and there's, like, a lot of, like, importance to the Mona Lisa. But I don't think I could just let a painting go, or, like, let a painting continue to exist at the cost of 5 lives. So I'm gonna pull a lever to destroy the Mona Lisa. Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm glad we are relatively close on this. I'm not sure, so in terms of Richmond, the Richmond offers 500,000 to pull the lever, which would divert the trolley and kill someone else. Oh, bribing. The problem I have with this one is just the fact that, like, it's not, like, the amount of money, it's the fact that I'm putting a monetary value on a person's life. That's the weird one about this for me. But realistically, if I have to kill one and this dude's, like, offering me, like... Yeah, we pull the lever. Yeah, you know what, that's very... I actually could have seen this being very 50-50. I don't like putting a monetary value on it, but I feel like at a point where it's like I'm forced to do something. The question is what you just pretty much to kill for money. Well, the problem is we're killing regardless, right? Like, we have to kill somebody here, and at this point, this is just them pleading for their lives. Like, if we're forced in a position where we have to kill somebody, and it's like, you know... Obviously, it's not like I just want to kill the dude because he can't offer me anything, and not to say that one person's life is more valuable than another, but... At the same time, also... And I will admit, this is the part of me that does like money. 500,000 is... That's a good bit. The troll said it turns 5 lobsters. You can never do the try running over a cat instead. Maybe that makes freaking $10 eggs, exactly. That's another point too. I feel like if you asked me that question when the economy was like not in the position it's in, maybe we'd have more of a debate, but it's also like we're doing this right now in the time span that we're doing it in. And also on this one, I know we talked about like the quantity of lives, but at the same time, like, I've had lobster multiple times. I ain't ever eaten cat. I am... Just making sure I'm... Yeah, we're killing the lobsters. Like, there's a... Yeah, exactly. There's actually a study about, like, the comparison of, like, how humans, like, value animals and such. Hello, Ranston. Welcome, welcome. We're doing absurd trolley problems. Basically, it gives you, like, a trolley situation of, like, pulling the lever versus not pulling the lever. And we're just, like, seeing how we compare to, like, other people in regards to these. I can eat the lobster, I don't want to kill the kitty. Exactly, yeah, like, and again, there's, like, more people tend to have, like, a connection to a cat. Obviously, we're not talking about the fact that I'm having to kick Chandler out from behind my desk right now. Totally not at all, but... Never kill cats, lobsters. Exactly, yeah. Which, granted, I mean, some cultures will say cat is food. Which, no, we're not talking about the presidential debate right now. That's a different topic entirely. But regardless, we're not killing the cat. Like, there is also a study that, like, talks about the connection that people have. God, that debate was a joke. I was in the middle of my flight back from New York while the debate was going on, so I saw, like, barely anything about it. But I've seen the memes on Twitter, so I kind of have an idea of what happened. No Trolley says there's 5 people who are sleeping won't feel pain. You can pull the lever to bring to the jargon or something who's wide awake instead. Oh. So the question becomes in this case, like, because we ran into this is literally the first question, right? But it's like, do we kill the person who's awake now? Like, does them being asleep and not knowing they won't feel pain change anything in regards to our answer for the prior one? I'm kind of the opinion that it doesn't. Because, like, I mean, they'll sleep they'll sleep forever, which is true, and we save the person who will be conscientiously aware of it. But equally, it's like, I guess we... Huh. This is actually weirdly putting more thought. Because I initially was just like, yeah, we pulled the lever, killed the one person. Why do they animate the person with me? I think it's a show the fact that, like, he's awake compared to, like, the other people that are asleep. Like, there's little animations all across this. I feel like, realistically, it doesn't feel... Oh, but that's... I'm actually torn on this one. As weird as that sounds, I'm actually kind of torn. Because does the fact that they're asleep and won't feel it change enough of the scenario to where I would give the opposite answer I gave on question 1? I guess in theory, like, we're also saving, like... Because the one person awake would be the only one who would also be aware. The person trying to death of the people sleep as one die. That's also true. I didn't even think about that. Because like we would let the one person like who's awake, like the one person who's awake is seeing somebody die regardless, either themselves or 5 other people. So we're fucking up this dude regardless. I guess the question becomes then, do we want to let him live with that trauma? You know what? I guess indirectly that kind of just makes me want to pull the lever. We kill the one, I think. Oh, that's okay. We got our first time where we're in the minority, technically speaking. They're also a witness to your crime. That's true. They're also a witness. So they would see us kill the other 5 people. But okay, we are actually in the minority here. I can see... I see both sides of this one. This one actually makes a lot of sense to me. Let's hear. Let's see here. Personal choices. Oh no, Trolley said there was 5 people who tied themselves to the track. You pull the lever to divert from one track, and only one person who accidentally tripped onto the track instead. What would you do? So it's 5 people who wanted to go versus 1. This is kind of the sleeping situation again, but this time it's... Actually, no, it's more or less the sleeping situation again, just in a different, like, flavor. Realistically, I don't think I can do it to the one person who accidentally went on the track. Yeah. They did the stupid... Well, see, like, it's either the stupid where they're, like, just like, oh, what's gonna happen if we tie ourselves to the track, or they knew what they were doing, right? Which I'm kind of more in the latter part of that. God, there's so much meta in this, it's kind of absurd. Like, honestly, I'm kind of surprised at how much there is for this. But anyways, yeah, I think this is overall like the more quote unquote correct choice. No choice to turn 5 people. The lever just speeds of the trolley, which might make it less painful. What would you do? Oh, it's like I kind of see what's going on in this one. Because, like, when you're in the trolley situation, if you see the person pull the lever, yeah, okay, I see what this is. So, like, if we pull the lever, we're basically telling the 5 people that we would quote-unquote be sparing them, but we're not sparing them in this case. The one person's gonna live regardless. So we are falsifying the hope of the 5. I realistically feel like we still pull the lever if... Yeah, I guess knowing the information that we know, we pull the lever regardless. Yeah, that makes sense. Because by not pulling the lever, we're basically telling them we're killing them, and like... It's a very, like, weird scenario. I don't love this one, and I think a lot of people are probably going to miss it. I kind of get it. I'm probably missing some factors of not pulling it versus not pulling it myself, but I think pulling the lever here is the correct choice. Oh no, a trolley heads towards one guy. You can pull the lever to divert it to the track, but then your Amazon package will be late. What will you do? I can take my Amazon package being late. What 22% of you people don't want... Hello? Hello? God, people are selfish. It's like, no, I can't afford my Am. Just when is the package ever on time? I mean, a lot of mine at least are decently on time with Prime, but I do agree with you on that, generally speaking. But seriously, like, what are you ordering from Amazon that's so damn important that you'd kill someone over it? And this is like almost 8 million votes. Y'all are wild. Here, best friend. I know, Trolley's head towards your best friend. You pull up to the other tracks, killing 5 strangers instead. What do you do? So now we're getting into quality, in a sense, where this is a personal choice again. Now, I could see a scenario where it's like, if you save your best friend, he fucking hates... Well, they fucking hate you after the fact. And I think that would be like, they're either going to be like, thank you so much for saving me, or what the fuck? Why did you kill those people and not let me go? I realistically would personally pull the lever. I think, like, obviously this is, again, like, the quantity versus quality debate, but I would, like, because I am now having a more personal stake in the situation, I think I pull the lever. Yeah, I think this makes a lot of sense, where people just wouldn't want to, like, have their own lives affected by this. Knowing my best friend, I would say that. I would generally like to believe that, like, if you're choosing to save one person over, like your best friend over 5 strangers, it would still be a positive outcome, but I could see, like, a potential negative repercussion, like, in their attitude. And I think this is, like, the quote-unquote more human, not humane, but human, like, response to it. Charles said, so my friends, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's a very, like, more human response. Because you have a personal interest in the situation, right? Oh, so there's 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert to the other track to only one person. Instead, at least that's what you think is happening. You forgot your glasses and can't see that well. With limited information, I'd pull the lever, I think. Yeah, I could see that being kind of a weird one. Because, like, we're playing without full concrete information. Also, forgive me, I am leaning over to pet Miss Chandler.
Oh, I missed you so much. I have.
So, you know, Trolley said towards to one of your first cousins, you can pull over to something of your second cousin instead. What do you do? So, you have personal stakes no matter what in this one, so I mean, now this is very, like, just me in my bubble situation. I am nowhere near as close to my second cousins as I am my first cousins. So I think I would personally pull. Again, this is way too, like, I think case by case and knowing your family how this would work. So I think I would probably, like, even though it's again like quantity versus quality, the heck is a second cousin? It's more like it's I guess like hold on, I'm making sure I'm just explaining this right. Yeah, so like imagine like it's your cousin's kid. Like, it is the child of one parent's first cousin. Oh, fuck no. I think I personally pull the lever, as weird as this sounds. Like, I get it, but I'm again, a lot closer to my first cousins than I am my second cousins. Ooh! Another minority one. Interesting. Well, chat, we're in the minority on this, apparently. I think that's interesting. I'm actually kind of curious for other people's logic on that. I thought people would say that. Well, I mean, I guess like that comes down to quantity in that case. Plus, to be fair, it's also kind of messed up to, like, kill kids, theoretically, over, like, people your own age, roughly. Either one of them will have trauma. That's true. So, like, someone's ending up with trauma. I know Charlie says there's 5 elderly people you can put the lever was track running over a baby instead. And quality, too. Like, it's a very mixed, like, weird mix of quality versus quantity, yeah. Which some of these have. Like this one, for example, killing 5 elderly to save 1 baby. How elderly is elderly? Let's use the Google definition of elderly. So elderly is considered an age of 65 and older according to Google. And according to Medicare. So it is specifically an age of 65 or older, in which case, okay. I still think realistically, like, because that's a little younger. The time is up. The baby so we can have a life. That, see, we're almost getting into, like, pro-life versus pro-choice with, like, that level of thinking, which I'm still of the opinion, like, I'm not gonna like delve into that topic, but I think in this exact case where it's like 5 elderly people of 65, ages 65 plus versus a baby, it is probably more fair to say the baby, like, because not just like these people are on death's door, but they have, let's see here, if I had to like, you know what is the average age of death? So roughly 76. Okay, so if the age of death is roughly in this case. Okay, yeah, I think that's an eighth. We can give their inheritance early. That's also true. Assuming they have wills written out. Yeah, I think that's a scenario we go with. Another child is barely 25, but then they go clones of you. You can pull the lever to divert into the charge, sacrificing yourself instead. This is literally the exact same scenario of, like, sacrificing ourselves to strangers. It's just that this time we know that, like, the clones are us. I'm fucking... Yeah, okay, good. Like, that's a case where, like, if we were willing to kill strangers, I would 100% be willing to kill clones of myself. I don't know how these clones got there. I don't know how Janet found her toy. So you guys are gonna hear squeaking for a while, but yeah, I think that was a... I don't. If you have an opinion, it's like you saved the clones. I would love to hear that one. I would actually love to hear that opinion. But I think we made a real choice. Who would make a clone of myself? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you did. It always head towards a mystery box with a 50% chance of containing 2 people. It will ever divert the other. Try hitting a mystery box with a 10% chance to kill 10 people instead. Okay, so this is sort of like the blind situation again. I think realistically, like, obviously it sucks if we kill the 10 people, right? But I would take the probability to save as many lives as possible and pull the lever. Because, like, let's go gambling. That's the worst kind of gambling. But, like, if we do nothing, we turn it into a coin flip, right? Obviously, like, if the coin flip goes bad, we're saving more lives, right? Or, like, if we're killing less people, right? But at the same time, with a 10% chance, we have relatively, like, solid odds to attempt to save more people. Obviously, you know, we could just kill 10 people. But I think we realistically pull the lever and take the more statistical probable favor. Okay, some people would rather take the coin flip. I could see that. Aw, oh, dang. No! That's so bad. Yeah, I know what kind of people you all are. I see it. No, Trolley says there's 5 sentient robots. You can pull the lever to divert it to one, try killing 1 human instead. So I get what they're doing because they added sentience to these robots. However, a robot can be rebuilt and reprogrammed. Obviously, they probably won't be the same, or they may be conscientious of the fact that we just said, yeah, we're killing you. But you can't really put a person back together like that. So I think the answer is just do nothing. We let them run over the robots. Okay, good. I'm glad this was relatively much so a landslide. Yeah, Trolley said we can always make the robots better. That's also true. You can always upgrade them in the next life. Trolley said there's 3 empty trolleys worth 900,000. You can pull the lever to divert to the other track, hitting 1 empty trolley worth 300,000 instead. I mean, I guess I'd rather cause less property damage, realistically. So I'd rather take a $300,000 deficit compared to a 900,000. Yeah, okay. I feel like that. I'm actually, like, curious where... Like, unless it's just a fuck the rich kind of statement. Chandler's having a great time right now. I'm just seeing her roll over on the floor. Oh, it was Zach telling me that he's been having an iffy connection about and why we couldn't do 10. You know what? It worked out anyways, because we're here tonight. I do wonder how many of these there are. Trolley is releasing 100 kilograms of CO2 per year, which will kill 5 people over 30 years. You can never... The other tracking a brick wall and decommissioning the trolley. So this is, I guess, an environmentalism one rather than like a trolley problem itself. It's still technically a trolley problem, obviously, but it's like, do you take out the transportation at the cost of like 5 people over 30 years, or you just get rid of the trolley and remove the transportation? Killing 5 people over 30. I guess realistically though, because like we're not losing a whole, like we lose nothing technically by decommissioning the trolley. I think we just pull the lever. Yeah, that overall made sense. I'd be curious though, like, what the logic is behind not pulling the lever. Like, what? Because I imagine there's just other, like if it was like the only trolley, I would actually probably swap my answer, but that is not the case here. Oh no, you are reincarnated being who will eventually be reincarnated as every person in this class of trolley problem. What do you do? So this sounds weird. Because like it's so we will eventually be in every role in this situation. And basically, we are eliminating the one choice that we don't want. I would realistically rather, in this case, be in the group of 5, because I feel more people will pick the group of 5 rather than the one person, right? So I feel we pull the lever, killing the one in this case, on a mix of like, we are saving more people in the exact moment, we are also giving ourselves more chances to be saved. So I feel like we pulled the lever. 50-50. Interesting. I actually am curious about that 50-50. I guess in real it also doesn't matter, because again, we'll eventually be in every situation regardless, but the fact that we have a perfect 50-50 is wild to me. Our trolley's head towards nothing, but you kind of want to prank the trolley driver. Nah, we'll be a good boy and not prank the trolley driver. Damn, people will want to prank the trolley driver, okay? You know what? That's when I don't mind being in the minority. Oh no, a trolley is headed towards a good citizen. You can put let the impulsive grip. Yeah, let the brain rot consume. As a good citizen, you can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over someone who litters instead. So this one kind of hits on like people who don't contribute to society worth like on death row basically. And while I don't feel that littering is a crime warrantable for death on a realistic basis, at least on like a micro level, there's no reason just not to save the good citizen, in my opinion. So I think we just pull the lever. Yeah, okay. I think that one kind of just goes without like real debate further on it. Let's see here. Due to a construction error, the trolley is stuck in an eternal loop. If you pull the lever, the trolley will explode, and if you don't, the trolley and its passengers will go in circles for eternity. What will you do? This is a weird one. Like, do we just let them like make a society out of the trolley? Are they like just eternally damned to live like? Reverse motion bomb, basically. I feel like I wouldn't pull the trolley, but leave it to someone else, realistically. Actually, not. Hold on. No, I'm rethinking this. I'm torn, actually, the more I think on it. Because, like, if we pull the lever and we stop it, like, they're not stuck on the trolley. They're dead, obviously, but, like, the only other choice they have is life on this trolley, and that's all they're ever gonna have. But at the same time, do we have the right to play God in this case with these people? I mean, there's a trolley. So it's not that fast so they can jump off. You know what? Actually, that's a good point. In theory, they could find some way to escape. I don't think we have the right to play God. Whoa! We're in the minority here. Okay. More people feel like it's just a mercy, I guess, just to... Like, I see the philosophical debate of being like, yeah, like, eventually all life has to come to an end. And I do see that in this trolley bomb in specific, but... I do admit chat convinced me, like, on the whole, yeah, like, you could in theory find some way to escape. And that's kind of what tipped me towards that answer. That's interesting. Okay. Here, a trolley is headed towards your worst enemy. You can pull the lever to divert the trolley and save them, or you can do nothing and no one will ever know. What do you do? I realistically cannot think of a person on this planet that I hate so much that I would willingly kill them. Plus, equally, and this is like potentially just me being petty, the fact that I could say, hey, you only lived because of me to my worst enemy. Be a get here with good moral, or just kill the logically, or just be the logical hero to kill the enemy. Yeah, but see, I'm also like could be in the petty state where it's like you only live because of me, and I like being in that position over my enemy, because that's like that is until death, and that is me saying I am the better person than my worst enemy. And I think that is such a high ground to have. So I realistically think I would save them in this case. Whoa, okay. Some people just like, nope, cut the bud. Interesting. Alright. I'm personally hopefully over someone. So yeah, exactly. I'm like I would love to just be like, yep, you only live because of me. I let you live. That's interesting. It like it's relatively close, but like the fact that we're technically in the minority, I think is an interesting one. Okay. I mean, opinion about it too. Exactly, yeah. Like if my worst enemy, quote unquote, had me in that situation, they spared me, I'd be like, damn. Like, they are the better person in that case, you know? So yeah, Trolley's headed towards a person that will lower their lifespan by 50 years. You can put a lever to the trolley and lower the lifespan of 5 people by 10 years each instead. What do you do? So we're not killing anybody, but we're saying that either one person gets knocked off 50 years, or 5 people get knocked off 10. Realistically, knowing that the average age span is 76, if we're knocking off 50, that means they're dying before they even hit their 30s, in a theoretical sense, right? Assuming like we're keeping the average in mind. Telling someone that they're gonna go from 66 or from 76 to 66 years old, which aka you basically are dying when you are classified as an elderly person, I think pulling the lever makes sense here, right? And then there would be done economy. In theory, yeah. So I think saying, hey, you're still gonna live, you're just gonna basically not have an elderly lifespan, compared to just telling one person you're gonna fucking die before you're 30. Like, imagine, like, reaching an age where it's like, oh yeah, I can drink, and then just be like, oh, I'm gonna die in a couple years. Yeah, I think we pull the lever. Okay, it's not as big of a majority as I expected, but it makes sense. It's pretty close though. It's like almost a 60-40 split. Here, trolley set towards 5 people. You pull the lever to divert to the other track, sending the trolley into the future to kill 5 people 100 years from now. What do you do? So this is interesting. How do I feel about this one? I feel like this is kind of just like a human answer case where it's like, because it is quote-unquote not my problem where these people will die 100 years in the future, and I know I can just save people, like, in the now, I feel like it's probably worth pulling the lever. You know, just kill the people in the future, let the people now live. Okay, yeah. I don't know how many of these, like, there are. Oh no, Trolley Palm was playing out before you. You actually have a choice in the situation as everything been predetermined since the universe began. Huh. This is a very nihilistic approach to it. I realistically feel like you have a choice. Yeah, okay. That's it. That's interesting, though. That's where, having a choice, like... I guess, like, to be fair, though, that... We got really philosophical, yeah. I mean, these are absurd trolley problems, so... Congratulations, you have solved philosophy. Kill count 59. Okay. Well, you know what? This was kind of a shortish stream. But this is fun. It was something different. Like, obviously not every answer was, gonna be, like... You know what? I'm curious. I'll post this in chat for people that want to do it yourselves, but... Let me, like, if you end up doing this, let me know your scores. I'll probably post mine, actually, on social medias. And then I'm just kind of curious where you all end up. Yeah, I think that's going to relatively do it for me for tonight. This is actually kind of like a perfect length stream, realistically. Because I need to finish packing, like I said. and I kind of want to do a few more things before I have to go. The highest kill count is. That would be interesting to see. I want to know what the highest kill count and like the. Well, actually, I guess. I don't want to say like the lowest kill count because, like, in theory, you could just like math it. But I just like wonder comparatively, I guess, because we'll. But regardless, yeah, I think this is fun. Thank you all for joining me tonight. And I do apologize, it's not FF9, but again, Zach's been having connection issues all day, so we weren't able to do that. But we'll get to FF9, hopefully when I am back, not next week, but the week after my Denver trip. Also, Denver should be the last trip I have for a while. I might, and I'm using the air quotes of might, be going FF9 run this cursed. Dude, it's been so cursed. It's not canceled, but it's been cursed. I definitely won't deny that claim. Just me. I really want to play FF9. Like, it's been so hard just because, like, I'm just like, what do I want to play on my own time? Because I haven't been, like, really been wanting to play Hacker's Memory, but, like, FF9's there, but it's like, no, I started on stream. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. But anyways, I'm gonna call it here and let you guys go and potentially do your own trolley question philosophy stuff. So anyways, with that, thank you guys very much for watching tonight's stream. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you didn't have it already, please hit the follow button. It really helps me out a lot more. You guys know it is September right now, so subs are currently discounted by 30%. So if you want to get in some Twitch subs, now is a perfect time to do so. It doesn't have to be me. Support your favorite content creators here on the platform. But please spread the love. If you guys want to hop in the Discord for all the future announcements and such, like I said, there will not be any streams next week. I will be gone on a 9-day trip, technically. I leave tomorrow. I come back the 23rd, so there will not be a schedule next week. Week afterwards, I will be posting it some point Monday. I'm not exactly sure what time, but yeah, we'll be back on Monday with that. Yeah, that's been it for me. Thank you very much. You guys are great. If you guys have other stuff like this that you really want me to do, again, I take suggestions in the Discord. Also, for the Final Fantasy people, we're quote-unquote coming up on October. I'ma say keep a lookout on the Discord next week or the week after. Hint, hint, wink, wink. That's it for me, though. I don't got much more than a hinting and a hinting and a winking and a winking. But, yeah, that's it for me. Thank you all very much. You guys are awesome. I apologize that, despite being September, that we haven't been streaming a ton. But, yeah, that's all for now. Thank you all very much. I will catch you guys later. Is anybody streaming that I can raid, actually, before I just end it? Please stick around for the raid, if I just choose to raid anybody. I'm seeing who all is streaming right now. Nick had to cancel tonight. None of the homies I see are immediately streaming. You know what? We're gonna raid Trish. I see that she's streaming. We'll show her some love. She is doing some 14 M4S Bard progs, or M4S Prog's Bard. So show her some love. She's a homie. And after the raid, if you guys don't want to watch Prog, I understand that, but you guys will be fine to go. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you all very much. You guys are great, wonderful, awesome, fantastic. I am running over my own words. I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, friends.